It has been an amazing, diverse crowd, but they're doing good in the world. And I think that it's almost a gathering of minds. What part of Earth can you help here? Or what your passion might be or your interest. There's a booth, there's a group here that's working on it, and you can kind of find your alignment. It's happening. People care, and they're gathering to make it stronger.
What brought you here?
You know, the EarthX, so I left corporate life about 5 to 10 years ago, depending on how you look at it. With that came a little bit of peace and quiet that allowed me to kind of see our environment outside of corporations. And Peter Simic is just an amazing guy. And that's kind of how I got here. It was just a little journey of my own story from corporate to kind of a peaceful life.
How can the women that desire to be in leadership also engage it with something positive, healthy, and nature-based?
You know, the difference of men and women, even in a boardroom, any room, at a dinner table, you know, the conversation is a little more balanced. I do believe that women lead more with our passion and our emotion and sense of what we find important. And to not have that present in a boardroom is tragic. That would be tragic. So I think my advice, you know, I'm a little bit older. So growing up and experiencing my first jobs, you know, 30 years ago, there was this acceptance of how you would be treated as a woman. And it was just an acceptance like, oh, you're so cute today. Or, oh, you're so that. And what I can say to this generation that's coming up is I'm learning from them. I'm learning from them on where their boundaries are or what they bring to the table. And so we've raised amazing women. But what I can say is never forfeit your passion to fit in. I know there was a lot of times that I'd hold down my laugh because I would be afraid it would be too loud, or maybe not say anything because I was afraid it would be as smart as. And the truth is, those are the moments you raise your hands and speak. And if that room can't handle it, that's not your room. Find another room. And it exists for us, and it gets bigger every day, which is the best part.
Have you enjoyed EarthX? What has been your favorite parts?
It has been an amazing, diverse crowd. I spent time talking to a guy working on climate change. I met the man that does a real estate, but they're doing good in the world. And I think that it's almost a gathering of minds that maybe some call woke. I don't, but I call them responsible and accountable. And every booth I've been to has some sort of accountability, and it warms my heart because, you know, when you're running a business or you're doing something and you want to help, but you're busy, you're taking the kids to soccer practice, you've got all these things to do. And walking through here, someone's got the ball. And so when you find, you know, what part of Earth can you help here, or what your passion might be or your interest, there's a booth, there's a group here that's working on it, and you can kind of find your alignment. And it really is heartwarming. Like, it's happening. People care, and they're gathering to make it stronger. I'm grateful to be here. What an amazing shift from my previous world of like, how much clothes can you sell? How many toasters can you push through? You know, a market for success, where here the success level is a bit different. The success is how much can you benefit and still produce at the same time.